So the Wavebird is the official wireless GameCube controller, and it's certainly the best controller for the system and really one of Nintendo's greatest controllers. But there's one major caveat. The Wavebird is not a standard Bluetooth controller and instead uses RF technology, which is understandable from its time, but today it's finding the original Wavebird controller with its RF receivers. It's not so easy to come by today at a fairly cheap price. To get an original Wavebird controller with the receiver would cost somewhere between $75 to $100 and around $50 to $60 for the receiver alone. I was fortunate enough to get a Wavebird with a receiver from a seller on the Facebook Marketplace for $25, but I do have another Lonely controller without a receiver. However, 8BitDo released a Bluetooth controller conversion kit for the original wired GameCube controllers, turning them into the ultimate controller for a GameCube, Wii, PC, and even the Nintendo Switch. And that got me thinking, what if I were to install their Bluetooth controller kit in my Lonely Wavebird? The Wavebird and the original GameCube controller are almost the same size, the difference being the Wavebird having a larger central body to accommodate the batteries. I started by disassembling the original Wavebird and putting everything aside. The controller shell has a bit of yellowing, so let's eliminate that with some UV lights.
What do we have here, Will?
Deyellowing. This is how to get rid of yellow plastic on your electronic devices. Next, we will unbox the kit from 8BitDo. We also have this new dongle that will work for the GameCube or the Wii. And as I suspected, the new controller PCB fits pretty well into the Wavebird controller, minus one thing, the start button. The start button has a differently sized location, again to accommodate the central body. This will be fixed by directly soldering two wires to the start button area to a micro switch button that will be hot glued under the original start button. To fit the tiny little light thingy, I have no idea what this thing is even called, I had to slightly cut a gap on the top of the Wavebird shell for it to properly stick out. In the end, this Wavebird conversion mod using the 8BitDo kit was a success in my opinion. However, there are some features that were removed from the original controller, like the original orange LED light that indicates that the controller is on, as the original LED light is part of the original Wavebird PCB. However, you could find a way to rig a new LED light to the new controller PCB if you desire, but I'm too lazy to do that. If you have any spare Wavebirds and are interested in taking this challenge of the mod yourself, I'll leave a more detailed guide in the description below on bitbuilt.net. I've been meaning to commit to more modding videos after the success of the G-Boy Wii Portable video, but keep in mind how expensive this hobby is and the limitations of how many videos I could do with these. However, I do have another project that's already in the works. In fact, I'll give you a 3-second preview of what modding project I'll be taking on next.